Leos, this is going to be a reading for September 4th through the 6th. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to get straight into it. Keep in mind with this being general, you only want to take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. Now, also, if you want to get a personal session with me, if at any point you have personal things that you need clarity on, just check out the description box for my information, and make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see future readings from my channel. So let's jump straight into it. The first card is going to represent you in your present situation, and I have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is you recovering. This is you recovering from personal disappointment or feeling defeated. This is the energy of like picking yourself up when you feel like you're at your lowest, or some of you maybe even at your lowest point, and finding a way to kind of like overcome this energy of like feeling uninspired. Some of you are finally at your wit's end with something. This is like being so tired of like getting cheated on or being put through certain things in a relationship that you repeatedly made clear to your person, like, look, this isn't what it's going to be. And it's like being finally done, no longer wanting to put energy into this. Some of you guys could be really feeling like your relationship's over too, because like the sexual chemistry is just not the same. Like things may be awkward in terms of that, or just the sex life may be non-existent. When it comes to career, this is you. Some of you have already kind of quit a job, and it's more so like trying to find something new, but something that's more so like either like a passion of yours or something that's going to inspire you daily, or at least where it's good energy, good vibes. Now, when it comes to what I see for what you should avoid during this time frame, I do have the Five of Wands. So this is allowing personal conflict or conflicting thoughts, or just your personal energy being in this like conflicted space to like create issues in your outside life, if that makes sense. So this is like being personally conflicted about things, right? And then like making moves in that confliction. So for instance, with the job, not knowing if you want to work there. So randomly having a bad day and then quitting with no plan. Or with the relationship, there being arguments and issues, and then things being said that you didn't really want to say, or things go too far. This is allowing also personal, like I said, issues that you may have right now to kind of like make you want to give up. Like you're going to have highs and lows in life. It's a matter of navigating through the bad times. Okay. Now, this is also involving yourself with someone who has like multiple partners as well. If it's too much drama and too much messiness, it's just not worth it. Now, the obstacle here, I do have the Star card in reverse. And for some of you, this is like you not being completely at the end of your healing process, which then again, healing isn't really like a thing where you just are done. Like it just isn't like, okay, I'm healing today and then tomorrow I'm not. That's not really how healing works. It's like a lifelong journey when it comes to healing. But with the Star card in reverse, this could be like not being able to forgive certain experiences that you went through in your past, or like beating yourself up for not doing this or not doing that, or like regretting your past but not understanding the lesson within the past at the same breath. Or even with the Star card being more so a lack of hope, a lack of faith. Now, this could be in the sense of changing your situation around, or in the sense of your love life, where you have no faith in things getting better. Now, the advice here, I have the Six of Cups. So pretty much going back to what I was saying, instead of like looking at your past in just a negative perspective, because again, you have to look at things from a very balanced perspective. You can't just always look at the negatives. You always have to find the positives in things too. And you can't always look at things in a positive sense. You have to also look at the negatives as well. It goes both ways. There should be a balanced view on everything. But when it comes to your past, yeah, she may have had some interesting experiences, but what good came out of it? You learned what red flags to look for. You know what to avoid. You know what not to do again. You learn from your mistakes. Also, this is making sure you're not letting someone who you may have children with keep getting you into the situation of you trying to make this work, and then it just reopens a wound where you're not able to move forward. And really, this is with anyone, regardless if you have children with them or not. Now, when it comes to love specifically, I do have the Daughter of Cups. So some of you are dealing with someone who can slightly be emotionally immature sometimes in the way they handle things, or not being able to express themselves correctly. Some of you are dealing with someone who you have an interest in, but they're giving you a hard time in terms of like committing or juggling, like having multiple parties and not knowing what they want. And it's starting to frustrate you. Okay, some of you may really get into this mode of like either wanting to block them, or for some of you, this person could even be blocked during this time frame. You're just not speaking. And then with career and finance, I do have the... Now, is this the 8 of Wands or the 9 of Wands? These cards don't have any markings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it the 9 of Wands? I don't know. Anyways, just looking at the pictures, because that's how I read these cards at this point. When it comes to career, there's realizations that you're having when it comes to it being time to move on. And again, this isn't just like in this time frame. Like for a lot of you, you've known that, okay, I just don't want to be here. But it's like being strategic about it is more so needed at this point. And some of you actually following through with the plan that you may have even set in motion. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective for you. If you took something from this video, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. Of course, any information you need to book a session will be below. And I'll see you in the next one.